It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. We'll watch the visiting squad as they go up against the Phoenix Suns. For Phoenix, they were swept by this team last season, losing all 3 games they played against them, so they'll be motivated tonight. And Stephen Curry, one of the guys we'll be seeing tonight, is one of the most exciting and dynamic players in the league. Kenny, you know what I like to say. He makes it look
effortless.
Maybe the best shooter.
Welcome, maybe the best day of the NBA, Thursday night, and we're happy you could be here with us. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. Looking at the last game for the Phoenix Suns, it was a loss to the Timberwolves. And they lost it by a single point, just one more possession, or one less bad shot away from a different result. Those really sting.
Yeah, I had the chills watching that. It really was a nightmare defensively for them when you go into that building and get punished by some very hot shooting.
They didn't challenge the shooter. They didn't defend the shooters like they should have. And once the fans got into it and the arena started ramping up and cranking up, it was over.
And now Washington's starting group. We've got Bird. West is out there with Curry. And it's LeBron James. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the center position.
And on the bench for the Suns, it is Jeff Hornacek, probably one of the tougher coaches in the league. He'll bend your ear if you make mental error.
O'Neal. And the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Iverson left side, goes back up, goes up again. O'Neal misses. So it's Washington now. This game against Phoenix here, it's the first look at the Suns.
And while they swept the season series against them last year, making it pretty clear how much separation exists between the two teams.
Yeah, Greg, I mean, one is a playoff team. The other, question mark, ... not so much. But things change, and you're only as good as your last win, so we'll see how they handle things tonight. That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
And he gets it to go. Curry's got his first bucket in this one.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And Iverson gets it to go.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending it.
The drive by James. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, LeBron's got his first 2 points of the night.
That's his first personal foul, first team foul.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
Still Suns ball.
McGrady against West. And the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar. And here we go. Washington fast break. Here's Curry. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Great hustle to turn the block shot into a fast break hoop. That's a big-time play.
And remember, you go back to when Steph Curry was in college, more of a shooting guard at Davidson, but he's worked relentlessly to not only improve his ball handling, but his vision. And now, all of a sudden, he's one of the most elusive ball handlers in the NBA.
Bird against Bird. They double-team Bird. Kicks to Iverson. This one for three.
Yeah, but you have to like the mentality to get inside, even though they're struggling to finish.
Yeah, I love the mentality getting inside. I mean, they've been bottled up in there, but when you attack the paint, generally good things are going to happen for you.
And Curry, certainly, Clark, a magician with the ball in his hands. He can really supply the terrific angle, razzle-dazzle moves, crossovers. He has it all.
He sure does, but on occasion he can be a little loose with it and turn it over some. That's been a focus both by him and the coaching staff. Attack, but do it with precision.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Good, and the assist goes to James.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
I was able to talk with Jeff Hornacek that he's talked to his guys a lot about is Stephen Curry. He said Curry's one of the premier shooters in the game, and he's got that quick trigger. We really have to be tight to him, get physical, and try to get him on his heels as much as possible. Guys, Curry is an excellent free throw shooter. We'll see if they can do that without fouling him.
Thanks again, Doris. Manu Ginobili's checked in for Tracy McGrady.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Bird against Bird. Pass to LeBron. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Weber. The drive by James. And the baseline jumper, no good. Suns trail by 11. Passes it to Ginobili. Shaq with the screen. Ginobili with the ball. He's picked up by James, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
What a pass by the fearless Manu Ginobili. Great teamwork.
Phoenix making some changes. Hibbert comes in for Shaq, and Dubs subbed in for Weber. And then for Washington, Russell, he's checked in for LeBron. Durant comes in for Bird, and Paul subbed in for West.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going.
Paul with the steal. Goes up, and the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
Hibbert, one up, one down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Paul dishes to Russell. Nice ball movement by Washington. Durant for three. Good on the shot. Durant's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Suns trail by 13. They double-team Bird. And Ginobili wide open. He shoots. Tries again. And it's Hibbert laying it in. Hibbert's got his second bucket of the night.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number one for them right now. And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today. I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
And for Manu Ginobili last season, not his best. Down in every measurable category since his rookie year. He's 37, myriad of injuries. You know, but Greg, there's still something so special about that player.
Yeah, I mean, so much of his game is about movement. And Kevin, after 13 full seasons and factoring...
Woo! And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. The Suns shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Durant with the wide open look. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
And money to end the quarter there with the triple.
They knew exactly what they wanted to do right there, Greg, and the timing was right on time.
And you talk to Chris Paul, and it's clear he was born to play the point guard position.
Fortunately, I've always been vertically challenged, so I've never had to play power forward or center on anybody.
Vertically challenged, that's classic coming from Chris Paul. But, you know, seriously, Greg, he's taken that challenge and made the most of what he's got. A terrific play.
Really, and you know what? He's actually turned that challenge on his head when he goes right at much bigger players and uses their size against them.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and, you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
So on the floor for Washington, they've got Frazier. LeBron James is out there with Russell. And it's Curry. And it's Irving at the 3 slot.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
A nice shot by Frazier.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Suns trail by 18. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. O'Neal's checked in for Green. And a switcher also for Washington. Bird's checked in. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Here's Shaq. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Boy, he is such a ridiculous dunker.
High riser, no doubt about it.
Goodness, I mean, you come to expect plays like that from him, and folks, that never gets old.
Curry gets the bucket.
Defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
And guys, you talk about ascendant stars in the NBA, none brighter than Steph Curry as the leading vote getter for the All-Star game a season ago. But what I love, he doesn't let it go to his head. I mean, he remains grounded and focused on winning.
And the Suns making a change here. Iverson's checked in. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Washington. West comes in for Irving. Curry with a wide open look. And Washington again with the bucket.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
What I like, though, about Stephen Curry also is his demeanor, Clark. He cheers on his teammates, keeps his head up through adversity. He does it all.
Yeah, he's pretty much unflappable. He's level-headed, and he puts his teammates first. That's what makes him a championship-caliber superstar. Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster.
Here's Bird. No good. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Well, they've got the Lakers ahead of them after this game, and their next game it'll be played in Los Angeles. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Curry passes to James. Great D that time from Bird.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Here's Iverson. That's blocked by Bird.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Abdul-Jabbar with the bucket. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Washington.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition. And sometimes we all just want to show people that we have the range.
Yeah, you speaking from experience? We already know how good his range is. He shouldn't be firing from that deep.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Certainly doesn't hurt. And in that game, boy, did they shoot.
Take a peek at the box score. I mean, was off the charts.
You know what? I think
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
Some changes for Phoenix. Dubs checked in for Weber. And it's Ginobili in for Bird. And then for Washington, Russell, he's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Paul George comes in for Bird. And Iverson's subbed in for West. Iverson against Iverson. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. Odom kicks to Iverson. Here's McGrady. His three-pointer's off the mark. Washington leading now by 22. And George, here we go. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Roy Hibbert's checked in for Phoenix. Screen by Russell. And here's Iverson outside. And yes, sir, that one drops. Iverson's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. The Suns have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Russell against Shaq. He feeds it to Ginobili. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a three-point battle taking shape here. Manu Ginobili is one of the toughest guys you'll ever meet. That goes not just for the NBA, but any sport. I mean, a true competitor in every sense of the word.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Iverson, and the rejection by James. The drive by Iverson. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Off his foot, and it's whistled a kick. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Phoenix. Bibby comes in for Iverson. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Durant's checked in for LeBron. Irving comes in for George. Frazier, he's checked in for Curry. And Paul's subbed in for Allen Iverson. Irving attacking. Great D that time from Hibbert. Suns trail by 18. Moving it up. Here's Bibby. Paul with the steal. And here we go. Washington fast break. And Hibbert with the block. And here's the fast break. Odom leading the way. He kicks to Bibby. Outside, Green. They grab their own miss. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. Phoenix shooting their sixth and seventh free throws in the game.
Roy Hibbert.
He misses the free throw.
At the line for two.
He hits the second from the line. Washington leading now by 17. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Frazier. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
Dishes it to Hibbert. Down low. Green kicks to Bibby. These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And that one falls for Bibby.
Bibby taking 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. Irving kicks to Durant. From the corner. Shot is no good. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Washington out in front, leading by 17. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He had 16 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. His opening period tonight, right on par with his performance last game out, which was outstanding. And now, folks, it's just about time for the third quarter to begin. We will see you after the final buzzer.
As we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
A good quarter for Curry. 16 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 three-pointers.
Well, when he squared himself up and gotten good looks, he's knocked them down.
And Phoenix has possession, trailing by 17. Bird is out there with Weber. Then it's O'Neal. Then it's Tracy McGrady. And it's Iverson in at the 1. They're the group for Jeff Hornacek starting the second half. Looks for O'Neal, gets it to him. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist. Iverson's got 3 assists tonight.
And just solid play out of them that time.
James with the bucket.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
It's stolen by Curry. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Getting the half off to a good start here already with some penetration.
Suns trail by 21. Here's Iverson. Can't hit. And it's Washington the other way. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
There's McGrady. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. McGrady's got 10 points in the game.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
LeBron, no good.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
The feed to McGrady. Goes up again, and Shaq puts it in. Shaq's got 4 points this quarter.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound, and once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up.
Oh, my. How did he hit that shot?
I don't believe what I just saw right there, Kev.
Timeout called. The Suns. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
He's dialed in from long range. They got to stay in his hip pocket and deny him the catch.
Here's Shaq. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got rebound number 5 here tonight. West dishes to Curry. From deep. And again, Washington with the triple.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots.
That's blocked by Bird. From deep. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist from West. 31 points for Steph Curry.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Weber with a screen on Curry. Iverson with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Iverson with the bucket. Iverson's got 6. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Iverson against Curry. There's the triple, and he gets it to go. Curry's got 34.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Some changes for Phoenix. Green comes in for Weber, and it's Ginobili in for Iverson. And then for Washington, Irving's checked in for LeBron. And Paul's subbed in for Curry. Green kicks to Shaq. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
No way to mess that one up, Kevin. I mean, he powered it down with both hands.
Not this guy. He is a superb finisher.
And when he gets near the hoop, guys, he is a tour de force.
On the wing, Tracy McGrady. And his offense just hasn't been there.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Abdul-Jabbar. It's offline from half court.
Yeah, real nice shot selection there. I guess he's working on his buzzer beater form.
That's a reach, but perhaps that is the case. Or maybe he was trying to knock a bird off of the scoreboard.
Is about right. Because I still can't figure that one out.
No, I see no birds up there.
No.
Bird, the pass to Irving. The second chance effort. The shot's good from Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 8 points. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Washington.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Phoenix making some changes. Roy Hibbert's checked in for O'Neal. Dub comes in for Bird. And Bibby subbed in for Tracy McGrady. And then for Washington, Russell, he's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Durant comes in for Larry Bird. And it's Frazier in for West.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Washington's shooting has been just outrageous, 64% from the field to this point. The Suns have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Outside, Green takes the three. It's good. The assist this time from Bibby. Bibby's got 3 assists now in this one.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Odom dishes to Bibby. Feeds it to Hibbert. No one near him. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Russell kicks to Durant. Drains the 19-footer. Durant's got 10 points in the game.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Hibbert with the screen. It's Ginobili with the drive. And 2 shots coming up in the line as he gets fouled on the shot. The Suns have shot just above 55% of the line, going 5 of 9.
Roy Hibbert.
That's good from Hibbert. And both free throws good for Roy Hibbert. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Kept alive. Irving passes to Russell. Paul kicks to Frazier. Russell a screen on Ginobili. And stolen by Hibbert.
And now, your Suns dancers.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Here's Curry. So on the floor for Washington. Curry is out there with Irving. And it's Durant. Then it's Kareem. And it's LeBron in at the 4 slot. And it's sent back by Irving. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. On defense, Washington. Iverson. And it's sent back by Irving. Curry. Look at that shot!
Oh, my goodness.
How did that go in?
How about that?
Oh! And they double up Iverson. There's the pick. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Brandon Jennings, he's checked in for the Suns. And then for Washington, Paul George comes in for Larry Bird. And Iverson's subbed in for Irving. Bird against Iverson. Here's McGrady. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
From deep, George. Outside for Curry. Kept alive by Washington. Iverson outside. And here's George for 3. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist.
They've